green.
Like, I'm gonna have this guy on top, and I'm just gonna lose momentum.
Outside. High forward. Keep low. Keep low forward. Still alive. We're
Leave.
clear. Car inside. Low door. Low side front. Low mid. Car inside rear.
He goes up my inside, and I get the run on him.
Outside rear. We're free.
24 seconds, 06, that's a new quickest time.
Car inside forward. You're free. Low side front. Clear.
19.8, that's another best. That was a new session fastest last sector.
Yeah, it's just a mess.
Car outside forward. High side forward. Keep left forward. Outside mid. On high front. Keep low. You're free.
New quicker time, 19.79. Great, we're in position number 7 currently.
Yeah, like, that's really... Oval racing really is just trail braking. That's really what it is.
Approximately 35.
Just trail braking 2 corners in a row.
Optimal sector.
That's really the technique to it.
Our sector was a session quickest.
The rest of it really comes down to strategy.
Another quickest lap time.
Just as far as, like, if you're racing on like a NASCAR oval, a really big one, then
best last sector.
you'll have different lines that come into play, like depending on the track grip, the temperature. It might be better to go to the outside line, even though it's a longer way around, just because you have more, you know, area, you can carry a higher speed, and you know, use less steering angle, and then you get all the exit speed. I can definitely get this guy since I messed my qualifying up.
Car behind set its best lap time, 19 seconds 6.
Yeah, that guy was really weird. I've never seen netcode like that before. He was just like bouncing around. It was really weird. Okay, this guy's in the wall.
High forward. Still outside. Keep inside. Free.
And that's what I mean. You would think you could just pass on the inside, but you lose so much speed. This little dark patch in the middle, it's like a different material. You get on it, and the car just wants to understeer.
0.4 down from your quickest lap time.
But you can see like how much earlier I can get out of the corner and get back on throttle. Same here. It's just impossible to pass.
Laps to go. Car behind did a new best lap time of 19.55.
And he did that to himself, which was great.
That's position 6 now, good job. Delta of -0.1 last lap behind. There's about 44 iRacing to get for the next position. Car in front did a new session best, 19.4.
Yeah, that's the scary part about turn 4. If you really get in the throttle and you don't have the grip, then it's just going to send you into that barrier. Like, you can see how close I get right there. You just start to understeer a little bit too much.
0.2 slower than your fastest time.
But no, oval is just fun to do sometimes. I was doing it because I was sick. It was just something fun to mess around with. But
Delta behind last, minus 0.1. .2 down from your best lap.
But yeah, it's really just trail braking, and then beyond that, well, still within the idea of trail braking, it's adjusting each lap with the conditions and with the tire degradation. Like, as the tires start to wear down, I'll probably brake harder into the corner, get out a little bit later on the throttle. Just things like that, just trying to maximize every hundredth of a second, every tenth of a second.
0.18 slower than your best lap.
But everyone I'm racing in front of has like 3, 4, 5, 6,000 iRating and over. They're really good.
Laps remaining, 20 down. Delta behind last lap, minus half a second.
I do that sometimes. Usually when you slide on the wall like that, it doesn't do any damage.
Delta time ahead over 5 laps, minus 0.300.
Now I'll probably just sit and finish P6. Unless they might crash up front. That tends to happen a lot here, just because of how hard it is to pass. People dive up the inside and then they understeer and have no grip, and then they slide up into the car above them.
6.8 on previous laps.
And the top three are all right on each other. So if one of them crashes, 2 of them crashes, I'll get a lot of iRating.
Laps into this stint.
Or if I can get this, I might be able to catch this car ahead for P5.
Delta ahead last, minus 0.03. Around 13.8 laps left. There's roughly 12.8 laps left. Minutes, 49.16 left in this session.
Yeah, most short tracks like this just have a ton of bumps. This track, it's mid-corner to exit, so when I enter this corner, it's really smooth until here. And then right when I'm back on throttle is when I start getting all these bumps. And then here, it's about the same, smooth on entry, and then little hops.
30 down, 10 left. Car behind set its session best, 19.5 seconds. .83 left of this session.
P3 and P2 are right on each other.
Approximately 7.
I will say for me personally though, I do find oval to be easier. But to run at like the very top edge of performance takes a lot of focus.
Gap ahead is 1.7.
A lot of focus. Because it all comes down to hundredths. It comes down to having the perfect technique through the corner. Being able to just do it perfectly right. Like, we're just driving in an oval, but the cars ahead are pulling away by like multiple
19.8
seconds.
last lap.
It's all just down to technique. But when you go to super speedways like Daytona or Talladega, that is legitimately just strategy. That is just flat out nothing to worry about. It's just when do you move out of line, when do you bump draft the car ahead. It's all about slipstream and having a run. Like one random strategy move for a super speedway might be like, you're coming to a restart or you're coming to the green flag, you have a rolling start, so you go 3/10 behind the car ahead of you and leave a gap. So that way, once you accelerate, you can just get the most massive slipstream and then move out of the line and pass them. So like if you're P3 on the inside line, you go 3/10 behind the leader and then you get that huge run, you just move up to the top line and get in front and pass them on the outside. But that's the type of stuff that the super speedways are about, but it's super easy. It's just strategy. There's no,
We've got
you don't need to
go.
drive. It's just flat out.
Beware. In 6 seconds, one there. White this time. Incident.
E2, 3, and 4 all
Yellow
together.
has cleared.
Checkered flag is out.
Don't think they're gonna crash. Nope.
Checkered flag. Watch out. Look out. Be careful.
Yeah, but overall, I'd say even like this is a really tough track, but I would say that this,
Congratulations, Nicholas.
is,
Up to P6.
okay. Turn that off. I'd say it's still easier overall. Like, to be at the absolute edge, I don't know how hard that really is, but for me, like, I can just sit and talk and race in single screen and not use VR and just kind of, like, hang out. Where road, I mean, it's just so much focus. It's very annoying. I'm too scared to race on road in single screen. But oval, I don't care. I think oval, it's a little bit more practical to use single screen anyway, because you only got, 2 corners to go through, so you're just kind of chilling, but you can just kind of use the single screen reference, just kind of figure out exactly when to turn in. It gets a bit easier. I gotta take a screenshot. I forgot to. I always forget. Do. Sure. Okay. Yeah, like you just kind of get those consistent references in single screen just to kind of turn in here like you did. You get into VR and it's a little bit more, you feel like you actually have a little bit less control, which is probably realistic, but yeah. That's probably the last oval race I do for a while. I gotta get back to GT4 and all that. Just need a good screenshot. Okay. Oy vey. Freaking oval.